I was born in 1974 here in Porto. Porto is a very small town. When I grew up, we managed to live in a radius of 1-2 kilometers, doing everything from study to meeting friends, to engage with the coffee shop owner, with the kiosks. And that's the way of living that is very typical from Porto still today. Super Bock was born within the streets of Porto. Back in the 1890s, the efforts of 7 small brewers who were struggling to make brewing culture grow inside a country where the wine culture is so prevalent. This made Super Bock grow with the city, with the local culture. Nowadays we are present all over the world, but this was the cradle of Super Bock. As a biochemist, I understood the process of brewing because that's a lot to do with my scientific background. Until the 80s, to brew was a very risky activity. Why? Variability that you were facing every day was really high. It was then that we felt that we had the knowledge under control, technology to make our process stable, consistent, and we were proud of our brand, so we wanted to be present in every single bottle with our statement. This is the authentic flavor that you are used to. It's also making sure that this sabor authentic, this authentic flavor goes across our borders around the world and travels. We are really, really tough about the flavor, the stability, all these things that connect with the consumer at the end. Always with this legacy in the back of our heads.
Innovation for us is part of our history and we are very proud of it. The world is changing and we want to be part of that change. It's very interesting in terms of flavor and also in terms of memories that brings. I only think about a perfect summer day with my family and my friends. The secret ingredient is people that work here in the company. That is something that we are very proud of. The materials that we use are 100% natural ingredients, and in each bottle it's 100% of passion.
A balance between the body, the bitterness, the sweetness and the crisp aftertaste, because it's a refreshing beverage. We sort of organize ourselves in research and development platforms. We look into the consumer research in such a way that our non-alcoholic beer resembles the taste from our alcoholic beer, even if we know that chemically and molecularly speaking, that is not possible. And so we did a lot of research almost 20 years ago with a local university, and we did make this in a way that we developed our own prototype for the alcoholization, and that is when we fine-tune this technology in order to get a non-alcoholic beer that resemble as much as possible original Super Bock profile.
In that process of producing a Super Bock without alcohol, and during the pandemic, we felt the need to help the society and be an active part in the pandemic. So we had the idea of using that alcohol, that it's not used in the process, to help our hospitals with hand sanitizer. So we changed the name of the non-alcohol beer to Super Bock to pay a tribute to everybody that helped during the pandemic, especially the health professionals.
In our proximity, we have some of the best suppliers in the world. The glass bottle supplier is intimately connected with our business. Regarding the consumption out of home, apart from the keg draft formats, we managed to have more than 85% of our beer being consumed with returnable bottle. And this is also something that we are proud of. For every single time this bottle is back in the market, we are saving some energy spent in building a new bottle. Nowadays, our trucks of bottles just have to cross 2-3 kilometers from one side of the town, Gaia, to the other side of town, Porto. So this is our way of looking into being sustainable, is to make the supply and sourcing chains as proximal as possible.
Vamos a restaurante, não vamos para comer, vamos para ter um momento. Estamos a beber uma cerveja, estamos a criar momentos. A Super Bock está lá, em todos os momentos.
Here in Porto, we have knowledge together with people and all these partnerships around us. as if in order to protect this authentic flavor, sabor auténtico, and obviously at the same time keep making the excellence of brewing great beers.